Hey everybody, welcome to your daily PSA. You see the title, what we're going to talk about. Uh, okay, let's start with the Real Housewives OC. I like the Real Housewives series. I don't like Jersey. I don't like New York. I don't like Miami. I don't like DC. And I don't like Hollywood. Sorry. Jersey, I'm not into it. The only ones I actually like are Atlanta because I'm live in Georgia and from Atlanta, and the original Housewives of Orange County. That's what I like. I'm not into the other ones. I just can't. But anyway, the Real Housewives of Orange County. Have you seen the reunion episode? That's part one. Part two gonna be up this Sunday. Okay. Y'all, I laugh so hard. Okay, this is hilarious. I think it's funny how Tamara acts all big and bad and shit. You know, she's like, Tamara is just hilarious. You know, she's just this funky little worm woman. Shout out to Gold Girls. But anyway, she's this funky little woman that I just don't like. She irks my nerves every time I look at her. She's like, all them bitches are these blonde-headed, collagen-filled drunk bitches on that show. Okay? So I don't even understand why. I don't know. Everybody on these housewives shows are just drunk, collagen-filled bitches. Let's just put it that way. But anyway, Tamara. Tamara is just this bitch. Like, she is upset. She served Gina, who was a housewife, in the earlier episodes that aired a couple of years ago. She served her with some papers telling her that she put any more business about Tamara in the papers, that she was going to sue Gina. And you know, she's acting all big and bad. And at the party, if you didn't see it at the party, they got into it. Now, Tamara started that shit. All she had to do was give her the fucking papers, walk away. She threw the papers at her. Drinks got thrown. Yada, yada, yada. It was a big fucking... it was just off the hook. It was a waste of alcohol. I thought that was some shady shit. Why you gonna throw some drinks at the bitch? You should have fought her. For real. And then she got pissed off talking about, she was gonna throw me in the pool. She said she was going to throw you in the pool. She said she wasn't going to actually throw you in the pool. She was just fucking with you, you know what I'm saying? I mean, Gina would have fucked her up. I'm sorry. Gina looked like she would fuck somebody up. Seriously. Even though she like cuckoo in the head, Gina would have fucked Tamara's ass up. And I would have laughed hard. I'm talking about hard. But she was going around talking about she threatened to throw me in the pool. She was going to do it. She said she was going to do it, but she wasn't going to do it. Y'all wouldn't even know where near the fucking pool, bitch. And then, you know, her and Gretchen like got this grudge going on. She gets mad at Gretchen. I'm like, you can't sit up here and get mad at Gretchen. That shit is just karma biting your ass. You went and told all that shit about fucking Gretchen in the press, and then when it comes down to Gina telling shit about you, you get mad. You can't get mad, ho. You cannot get mad. And you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what? I think the reason why your shit went down the way it was because you hung out with Vicky. And let me tell you something about Vicky. Vicky did Don wrong. She did him like fucking dirt. He would take her out and she would embarrass him, talk to him like he was 5 years old, all this shit. He would sit there and ask her, do you want to do this with me? Now I've got to go to work. I got to go to work. Bitch, I know you successful and you headstrong and you want to do this, whatever, but you are fucking married. He was a good ass man. He did not cheat. He did not hit her. He did not do anything to her. But no, she had to go to work all the fucking time. I can understand why he wanted to leave her. I would have too. She's just a complete bitch. And like, she was like, he doesn't want to touch me or look at me because you treat him like shit. And you know, I blame it on Vicky for the way that he just everything went down. She's just like her and Tamara are like these diseases in a cup. Okay. Now, Alexis, I don't like her at all. Alexis is just this fake, transparent bitch that's like, my husband is the ruler of everything. He rules over me. He rules over me. And I'm like, shut the fuck up, please. Take that 1950 shit somewhere else, okay? No. Ain't no man or woman gonna rule over me. Bye-bye. Skip on out the front door with that shit. Second of all, that shit she said to homegirl about being gay, it's like a sin and all this shit. And it's just against everything she lives for. I was so mad. I'm like, you are such a homophobic piece of shit. And then told the girl she had big lips. I don't like big lips. Don't even sit here and say you wasn't referring to her. You know that girl got big old lips. Because she, collagen and shit. I was like, that was kind of like fucked up for you to say. She said, I don't want big lips. Shut the fuck up. And then her clothing line, Alexis Couture. That's not even couture. Yeah, I know what couture is. That wasn't couture what she made. You see those little skunk ass short like dresses, like the skirts, excuse me, where it's like little. It wasn't even a fucking. It was a sweater. It wasn't even a dress. And she's like, it's couture. It's not fucking couture. She said this shit all about her being a very good Christian woman and all this yada yada yada. But she's wearing short skirts and all this shit. And every time she bend down, her pussy hangs out like gobble gobble hello. Shut the fuck up. You and your husband are fucking retards. The other lady, she's so boring, I don't even remember her name. I'm just like, whatever. She doesn't even like, whatever. With that. Let's see. It was just, in the finale, like, what is it, the reunion show. I was watching it. Her and Gretchen and fucking Tamara were getting into it, and I just wanted to go through the screen and buzz Tamara in the head. Now Gretchen, I used to like Gretchen, but Gretchen became a little bit like shallow this season. But the thing about it is, I like about Gretchen is that she knows that what she wants out of life, and she can't let no man hold her back, especially a man that ain't got no job. But when you get with people that have certain luggage, and he got kids, and his child support is fucking him up. He used to be very successful. But then, he lost his job, and so it's like killing him. But, she is with this man, and she's ride or die, but she's also like, I gotta get my shit together first, and then you get your shit together, you know what I'm saying? But I can't wait for the season, for the part 2, because homeboy gets on there, Slade gets on there, and him and Tamara get into it, and he was like, I heard you sucking folks off, and that bitch got mad and walked off the stage. That's what you get, Tamara, suck a dick. Okay, here we go. The Braxtons. Now, I've started watching the Braxtons Family Values on demand, because it's hilarious as shit. Okay, you got the 5 sisters, Tracy, Tamar, Trina, Tony, and Tawanda. Their brother and their mom, Evelyn. And, so I was sitting there and, watching it, and I was just like, what the fuck is this? This is hilarious. It's not real, is it? It's just like, I don't know. It's a circus to me. Seriously. I find it so hilarious that I've never seen a bunch of grown ass shallow women in my life. Black women, of course. I mean, not of course, but in my life, I'm just like, wow. Trina is absolutely amazingly beautiful. I mean, she's a gorgeous woman, but I love to drink, but she can drink. I'm like, oh god. So I hope she gets her stuff together first, because I don't want to. She will. Yeah. The one I don't like on there is Tamar. She pisses me the fuck off. She don't fucking listen. She likes to overtalk people, overtalk her husband, and she gets tan. What sister go get tan? I'm lighter than her. I don't go get no fucking tan. If I want a tan, I go stand out in the driveway like this for 10 minutes. She do not listen. She always want to tell somebody how to do their marriage. Bitch, you only been married like fresh like 2-3 years. What fuck kind of marriage advice you giving? It's like so stupid. She always trying to overtalk somebody, and it makes me mad. On the episode a couple of days ago, she was telling Tawanda that she needed to leave her husband, like just like divorce him, period. He didn't, I was just like, what? And she was telling him that he's a babysitter, and you know what? I never seen Tawanda get mad, but Tawanda's like, it's not that way. He's a good father. Don't sit up here and disrespect the father of my children like that. And Tawanda, she was just like talking over, and I was just like, oh wow, why are you doing her like this? Support your sister. I just want to come to the TV screen and like punch Tamar in her face. Tamar is just like this self-centered, arrogant piece of shit. I'm like, the only reason you have all this money in the first place is because you married Tony's manager. He's got money. That's the only reason. If you didn't marry him, you wouldn't have shit anyway. You know what I'm saying? So shut the fuck up. I mean, she just, I don't know. I don't understand her. And then Tracy is like, I felt bad for Tracy at first, but then I was like, fuck it, this don't make any sense. I was like, you don't need to leave Maryland to come to Georgia. You can do that shit on your own. And she's just like, it's just like, why are you sitting up here getting mad at your sisters? No one asked you to leave. I mean, fuck it. I mean, damn, you could have been done this on your own. She just getting mad. At first I felt sorry for her. Then I was like, why the fuck you get mad? Chill the fuck out. You didn't have to leave. You know what I'm saying? Do your own shit. You know what I'm saying? Find you a studio up there and do your own shit. And at first I'm thinking, Tony's a little bit self-centered and shit, and why the fuck she moving to LA? The bitch ain't got no money. But I started thinking about it, and I'm like, fuck it, go, leave, fuck shit, do your own shit, you Tony Braxton, do what you got to do. And I can understand why she wants to go, because like everybody's in her ass all the time. She want to do her own shit. Ain't nothing wrong with that. But Tamar needs to get shut the fuck up, because her husband has some points. You don't listen. She don't ever listen. She's always talking over somebody else all the time. And I'm just like, why you always gotta do that? Why you always gotta tell your sisters what to do and shit? You're the youngest. Shut the fuck up. Don't sit up here and tell nobody do this, do that, whatever. Shut the fuck up. Seriously. Really. Okay? And and then Miss Evelyn, her husband is just, ex-husband was a trip. That's my ex-husband right there all the way. I would have went over that table and just slapped him in the face, but that's just a different story. But yeah, guys, I just had to just let vent on that a little bit. I can't wait for the Real Housewives of Atlanta to come back on. It needs to come back on, seriously, y'all. But anyway, enough about that. I hope everybody's having a great day, and I just want to vent about those shows for you guys. But I love you, and I shall talk to you later, and y'all have a great day. Love you. Bye.